Joining me right now, former New York Congresswoman Nan Hayworth, along with political analyst Danielle McLaughlin. Danielle, I'm going to start with you because you were a supporter of Hillary Clinton's. And I just have to ask you, how does this make you feel right now that she's out there doing this apology tour, knowing that as a Democrat you need to move forward and be focused on midterms and be focused on 2020? Is she helping or hurting you right now?
You know, I think people are interested in her experience, and I think the speech at Rutgers covered a lot of ground. She talked a little bit about her own experience, obviously, in the election. And I think, in fairness, there were adjectives used against her that aren't used against men. But she also pitched forward to the midterms, to what Republicans need to do. And she expressed a hope that people, whether it's Parkland or other things that are going on, that people will really be motivated to get in there and start voting in a way that they frankly didn't in the general election and the midterms.
Mm-hmm. Nanette, is this hurting her party's chance?
Oh, sorry. Yes, I think Hillary Clinton does great people like Danielle no favors when she goes on her magical misery tour, which is basically what this is. The other figures to whom she referred did not go around rehashing the results of the election that they lost. And they also didn't attribute that loss to the fact that, there was, well, of course, Hillary Clinton being a female, that they were misogynistic men and robotically obedient women who were responsible for her loss. As you said, Trish, the only person responsible for Hillary Clinton's loss is Hillary Clinton. And yes, this kind of misery and victimization and disempowerment only harms the Democrats.
I think it is disempowerment. I mean, when you start to say that somebody only voted for Donald Trump because their husband told it, that tells me you don't have a whole lot of faith in women.
Right.
And I think this is perhaps one of the reasons why women didn't embrace her, didn't love her as a candidate, in part because she doesn't love women. I mean, she clearly has a very low opinion of women because she thinks that I'm going to go vote for whoever my husband votes for. Good luck with that. Here is another leftist here, Sarah Bernhardt, an actress on Roseanne, which did amazingly well in the ratings the other night. And here she is talking about why she thinks Hillary Clinton lost the election. Let's go to the tape.
A lot of women have compromised, given in, gotten married, raised their kids, and not had the luxury of being able to think for themselves. Don't know where it comes from. I think it's a couple of issues. It's being either under the thumb of your husband, or for the election, it was being so offended by Hillary Clinton and Bill Clinton's legacy that you turned on her, or feeling inadequate, feeling like, how can somebody be so educated? And I think that's threatening to a lot of women.
Okay, so we either can't think for ourselves because we're just dumb as rocks somehow, or our husbands are telling us everything, or we're jealous. Take your pick, Danielle. I mean, to me, this is a message that is so arcane and is so dinosaur-like. The feminism of today should be all about embracing women, letting women do whatever they want and saying, okay, we love you because it doesn't matter. And instead, you got the likes of this actress out there talking Hillary Clinton's book in a way like Hillary does. To me, that is passé, overdone.
For Sarah Bernhardt, I'm going to be 0 for 3. This should be about empowerment, and I think that she does a huge disservice to women who are out there doing their best, raising their families in the workforce, thinking for themselves, regardless of political party. Clinton really made a big mistake when she talked about women voting because of the way that their husbands voted. And in fairness, she did walk that back, and she again apologized for that at Rutgers. And as we are living in a very political world, that will be used against Democrats going forward into the midterms, and that's a problem.
Yet she still is, it's sexism, sexism, sexism. I hope, I've explained this, by the way, guys, to my daughters who are 8 years old, and they don't understand what I'm talking about because, thank God, they don't know what any of this is yet, and they can't imagine a world where someone would say, I'm not going to vote for you because you're a woman. They live in a world where men and women are equal. And you vote for the best person. And I think that is where we're heading. We still have challenges, Nan, but that's where we're heading. And for Hillary Clinton or anyone else to drag us back into thinking that, we're victims, no, it's not right.
It's divisive. It's antithetical to the American dream and the American ideal. And there are, as we know, lots and lots of Democrats who reject her arguments as well. Because the whole idea of our society, yes, including Danielle, because the whole idea of our society is that we advance beyond our origins, our gender, our zip code, the color of our skin. And what Hillary Clinton is doing is dragging us right back into that.
Identity
And
politics.
Sandra Bernhard, too.
Yet again.
It's
identity
toxic.
politics. It is toxic. And you know what? It doesn't work.
Nope, it's
Nan,
passe.
Danielle, thank you so much. It's good to see you guys today.
Trish.